Hey there jammers, have you ever wanted to own your own cult? No? Well, have you ever wanted to be a lamb who slaughters everything in its path? Still no? Damn, you guys are hard to please. Well, today we are going to be playing Cult of the Lamb, or for legal reasons, Community of the Lamb, because if there are any authorities watching this, we are definitely not a cult. Psst, now the authorities have clicked off, we definitely are a cult. Oh, look how sad he looks, it's almost as if he knows who's playing as him. Why does everyone keep pushing me? If I had a cult, I would kill you all. Kneel to be sacrificed? Wait a minute, I never signed up for this. If anything, I thought I'd be the one making sacrifices. Well, what if I just refused to kneel? Then what are you going to do? Sacrifice me? This was a quick playthrough. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't have turned them to sacrifice me. It looks like hell was a real place after all. I wouldn't want to be up there with the goody two shoes anyway. This place sounds like a lot more fun. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is you start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, absolutely. Well, it's good to see they followed the Fallout 4 format of choice and consequence in this game. This game is pretty easy, and I'm just too good. Granted, my enemies are standing in one spot and not fighting back, but we don't have to worry about small little details like that. What the hell is that? Fear not, I am Ratu, but I wouldn't have been fearing you if you stopped jumping out of holes in the ground. That rat just said he's going to help me, so I'm going to repay the favour by destroying his home. If he says anything, I'll just be like, oh, he startled me, even though he jumped out of the ground about 5 minutes ago. I knew that rat was a rat. He's led me into an ambush. Or maybe this is payback for me destroying his home. No, this looks like it took some planning. I mean, I can't even organise a night out, months in advance, without people pulling out. Rescue them, and would have no choice but to join your new cult. I'm not falling for that one again. I trusted you before, and look what happened. Usually if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. It's just a bit suspicious that the only time I'm ever in danger is when that rat is about. If this was among us, I would definitely be throwing him off the ship. Yes, we have our first cult member. Well, we did have our first cult member. I've accidentally sent him into oblivion. No wait, follow awaits indoctrination, which means good news. I never accidentally killed him. The developers recommend medium, so I'm going to go for hard, because no one tells me what to do. I'm the leader after all. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. This is probably just some dump that no one wants, and he's trying to make it sound all mystical to sell me on it. Convert me to your cult, I will follow your teachings faithfully. Well, that was easy. He didn't need any convincing at all. If only it was this easy to get subscribers. Hint hint, I've decided that every member of the cult must be purple in honour of their great leader, and I'm going to name you after what your life will be now that you've decided to join the cult. For your first task, order to cause global warming. Granted, it'll be a slow process, but we'll get there eventually. But your followers cannot live in prayer alone, they must eat. I thought I made it quite clear what my cult members eat after I named him. They do say yeah, we eat after all. I love how my cult member was on his way to help me, and then he just turned around and awkwardly walked away, as if he was doing something else. I'm just picking these random berries. I don't even know if they're poisonous or anything, but we'll find out soon, won't we? So now we need to build a shrine in my honour, but I'm the one who needs to go out and get the resources for it, which defeats the purpose of a shrine in my honour. But I guess it'd be a boring game if people just did everything for me. I like the idea of converting followers by force though. Now that's a task I don't mind getting my hands dirty for. I don't know why I have to use force though, when I have powers like this. Surely if other people see my ability, they would join straight away, in pure fear alone. I love how this blade is called the Crusader Blade. It makes it sound like I'm doing something noble, but no, I'm just here to be evil and take over the world. That's it. Yep, just here on a noble crusade, slaughtering innocent creatures of the forest. What a hero I am. This guy literally has me captured, and instead of just killing me, he's politely asking me to leave. What a nice guy. Maybe the sacrifice thing was all just a big misunderstanding. Too bad I'm not going to listen, and have no problem at all killing innocents. And this guy's giving me a free power up. Everyone in this forest seems to be so nice. I definitely am evil in this game. Saying that, I'm always evil in every game I play, even when you're not meant to be evil. Well, back to doing what I do best, being evil. The game is now taunting how evil I am by giving me a diseased heart. Well, joke's on you, I already have a diseased heart. Now I'm stealing someone's hard work by taking the berries they've probably spent months growing. Which reminds me, we still have to see if my last berries killed my cult member or not. Because the Crusade's gone well, I've now been upgraded to the Crusader Blade 2, Attack of the Cult. I just hope the Crusader Blade 3 isn't Revenge of the Forest, because I'm sure someone will want revenge for the damage I've done. This is exactly the type of revenge I was worried about. I'm nowhere near as effective when someone can actually fight back. The only good thing is, I have quite a lot of health left, so I'm pretty confident if I'm careful, I can get through this. Okay, that is not being careful. I'm getting overconfident now. Did I say overconfident? I meant overpowered, because I just took down the boss with ease. Okay, maybe I'm getting too overconfident. Spare me, he says. If only he knew how bad his life was going to become after this, he'd be begging me to kill him. Oh well, it's too late to change your mind now. Into the hole we go. And for beating the boss, I got this skull necklace that makes followers live twice as long, which means they'll suffer for twice as long. This is the best day ever. I've decided that every member of my cult is going to be named after things related to the toilet. and that's why I've decided to call this follower Pooh. Now build me a shrine. Yes, yes, I have the power. The rat has gifted me another cult member, which begs the question, if he could do that all along, then why have I been out risking my neck to recruit new followers? I'm going to name you Toilet Roll, since someone asked to clean up after other 2 members. Look him praying for me, even after I gave him a crappy name, literally, and insulted him. Who said that being mean gets you nowhere? And praying is like experience points to unlock things for your cult, which is pretty cool. Actually, there's quite a decent amount of things you can unlock, which I'm surprised at. I've unlocked this temple, which is pretty sweet. Now I can brainwash my members even more. Is it really this easy? Is it really this easy to get the things you want in life? So when you hold sermons, it levels up your character basically by unlocking abilities that you can then use during your runs. You know what? This game is cool. You were amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. Yeah, it's almost like I've done this before or something. All this cult talk has made me thirsty for blood, and the power's made me thirsty for new members, so I've immediately went back out into the forest to continue what I started. The rat has appeared to give me some kind of new power. I don't know why he didn't just give me at the camp, when we were literally right there, like 2 seconds ago. I'm starting to think he takes some sort of sick pleasure out of sneaking up on people. That power's actually pretty good. It bailed me out there because I'd made a complete mess of this situation and almost died. I'm going to go right here because I'm interested to find out what the question mark is, and also, I think the top symbol means it leads to a new follower. I feel like the card is the best option in this situation, but since I'm almost dead, I feel like the smart option is to pick the hat. The followers of Darkwood burned down our village. Please, I have nowhere to go. I probably shouldn't mention to him that I would also burn down the village, given the chance. Anyway, welcome to the cult. Steel devotion? Of course I want to do that. I always think that stone devotion tastes better than devotion you actually earned yourself. I'll also knock down a statue. I won't have members of the forest worshipping false idols. What the hell? That statue can rebuild itself? Robots have really came a long way. No wonder people are worried about them stealing their jobs. I get to make my own commandments. This is awesome. Thou shalt not eat jam, but instead, worship it. You can even see my character's face, just how excited he is. I was having such a good day as well, and then this thing just had to come along and ruin my excitement, didn't it? This guy has some moves, I'll give him that. I better be careful. A lot more careful than that anyway. This guy seems much harder than that last boss. Oh my god, why did I just run to that? This is so close. Did I say this is so close? What I meant to say is, this is so easy. And with that victory, we now have another cult member. What are we up to now? 4? 5? I can't remember. It just shows you how much I value each and every member. It looks like the boss wants to speak to me. I actually forgot I was working for someone else, which is maybe why he wants to speak to me, to remind me that he's in charge around here, and not me. Oh wait, no, he's actually pleased with me, which means maybe I should double down the whole being in charge thing. I've just built the most pathetic farm plot ever. In my head it was going to look much better than this, but I ran out of stuff to finish it. I almost forgot we had new cult members to convert. This one will be called Plunger, because I'm going to plunge this world into despair. And this one is a very creative name in the toilet theme. They're just going to be called Toilet. Now it's time to declare our first commandment, which is dancing around a fire for some reason, which isn't really a commandment, but you know, whatever. So to do rituals, I need to gather bones, and the game has told me to desecrate my enemies' bodies in order to get them. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say today. Before I go, I better feed the cult. I don't want them losing their appetite when they see me desecrating bodies in front of them later. So it's true, the red crown sits upon the brow of another. The other guy's like, see, I told you guys. As you command, my sister. Wait a minute, that's his sister? Ew. At least with this ambush, it means there'll be lots of bodies for me to desecrate. My cult will be dancing around that fire for days. Yes, bones. Give me more bones. I want them all. Oh my god, they've set traps out for me and everything now. I feel like the difficulty's ramped up a good bit in this run. Look how beat up my little lamb looks. It's not so fun when it's me getting hit. This isn't good. I really don't feel like I have enough health to face this boss this time. Yep, I really don't feel like I have enough health to face this boss. Yes, we're over halfway there. Maybe I can do this. Oh my god, that was so close. Almost walked straight into that spike. And that's why you should never doubt me. I was confident that full time. Honest. Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They're there for you to use to your advantage. Trust me, I figured it out a long time ago. And now he's gave me the power to read their minds. Look, when I said I didn't care about them, I meant it. Which means I couldn't care less what they're thinking. Leader, I'm famished. I fear I've become not skin and bones. I beg of you, is there anything to eat? You see, my followers are literally starving to death. Now do you see what I mean when I say I don't care? What I do care about is another statue of me. Everything is about me. Me. I name my followers after things to do with the toilet. This one is called Outhouse. Oh look, there's some perfectly good follower food lying on the ground. I better save that for later. Even though I treat them like a toilet and name them after a toilet, they still dance in defy my honour. I wonder what we do in my honour if I actually treat them good. Well, I guess we'll never know. For being so loyal to me, I've upgraded them from sleeping on the floor to sleeping on the floor but with some leaves. Finally, let us end this. So he's took my advice from earlier and he's going to kill me right now whilst I'm vulnerable. I'll be awaiting you in my temple. Oh wait, so he's just going to let me go? This guy's a saint. Unfortunately for you, I'm not a saint, and I'm coming to kill you and everything else in the forest. Apart from this guy, he can just suffer a slow and painful death being a member of the cult. And this guy, but only because the game will let me kill him. It looks like this is it. I feel bad for killing you because you're such a nice guy, but you stand in my way of world domination. So on second thought, I wouldn't feel bad at all. Okay, maybe that's why he was such a nice guy, because he was just so confident he'd beat me. And to make it even worse, it was one of his minions who killed me, which makes me look even weaker, and he already probably thought I was. Fear not, for you are my chosen vessel, and death cannot hold you. So what you're saying is I'm immortal, so what's to stop me say, rising up against you and turn this cult into my own? Great leader, the cult has grown by the day, it's time you gave it a name. Well, it's a good thing you asked me, because I'm in charge here now, and so, we will now be known as the Cult of the Jam. Cult of the Jam, that has a nice ring to it. You're damn right it does. I made it, and our first official cult business will be to kick this guy's ass. I better take out these minions this time, so don't sneak up and backstab me again. I'll have so much more health this time compared to last time. I feel much more confident. Okay, I still feel confident, but less so when I do stupid things like rolling right into a shot. We're halfway there, and I still have 5 lives, which is really good. I'm doing so much better than last time. Oh my god, look how many minions are coming after me. Can you tell I abandoned the strategy to take them out first? Yes, I did it. See, I told you. You should have killed me when you had the chance. I'm the best cult leader ever. There'll probably be monuments of me and tell stories of this day, because if they don't, I'll force them to. Plus I got my very own heart to replace this disease one I have. Now I know how the Tin Man felt in The Wizard of Oz. And look at this, my whole cult have come to welcome our dear leader back from victory. Wait a minute, I'm sure I had more members in this. Oh, that's right. You're meant to feed them, aren't you? Thanks very much for watching. If you want to see more death and destruction, I suggest watching this video next. And of course, thank you to my patrons, Harry Haywood, Captain Tourette, Ash, Kajel Sinky, Sun Mumble, Zipnix, and Zippy Lucky.